Mayfield here, conversion copywriter for B2B SaaS companies. And I want to walk you through the DevSquad website project that I did in like the late summer of 2019. So DevSquad has become a regular ongoing client. Super love working with them. So this is their old homepage. So I just want to, it's kind of a big site. We did a lot of pages, but I just want to walk you through like the homepage and the process page. So this is the old one. So Elite Software Developers on Demand. We actually kept that headline pretty close because it was effective. But what wasn't effective is that the style kind of had like a younger sort of like jokey kind of humorous thing, which can sometimes be cool, but didn't really fit where DevSquad was going. So super quick, DevSquad builds SaaS products for new startup founders, and then primarily serves as a development kind of add-on, like a distributed development team add-on for larger companies, larger SaaS companies that are like way more established, and then also they build in-house projects for companies that aren't SaaS. So that was the homepage. So yeah, kind of like, okay, fast, easy, correct process that will knock your socks off. Like, it's not really talking like the tech language. It's not really speaking to, someone who's going to hire like a SaaS development company as well as it could have. And then it just kind of shows like our work. This is like a thing that bad copy does, where it just says like our process, our work, where it's like don't take any space for granted. Like, just say something about your work instead of saying our work, because those are basically throwaway words. We'd love to work with you. Our work, that could mean or be said by anybody. So there's nothing special there. And we have to be special. We have to stand out against our competition. So let's take a look at the homepage now. So Elite Software Developers on Demand, the smartest possible way to acquire a high-performing distributed team. So we kept this partly, the Developers on Demand was like a key phrase that was doing well for them. So that's something I do when I redo a website. I check like what key phrases are already ranking to make sure that we retain those. And then, so the smartest possible way to acquire a high-performing distributed team, that this is going to be the easiest, smoothest way that you could possibly do that. And then instead of moving into, just like the process, it goes more into like the problem. It's like, do you need top-notch developers? Like, are you building a new product? Are you behind on hiring? And then it shows you like what things could, fit for your needs. So it kind of pulls you into like, something that you need. And then also, we put what makes DevSquad special, like front and center. So I can't take credit for how smart Phil Alves is in terms of how he organizes the DevSquad teams, but I can take credit for putting it front and center. So basically, you get 2 to 6 developers on your DevSquad, and then you get so much more. So you also get a product manager. I kind of combine the words product and project when I pronounce that, I think. You get a product manager, UI UX designer, like a VP team. So there's like a VP of development or whatever, of product that the DevSquad developers can go to. You get the QA team, DevOps team. So, and then we kind of like solidify what that means. It's a fully managed process, world-class team structure, build now, no hiring. So this is speaking to like the larger companies that they have like needs that need to get done now. They don't have time to like worry about hiring. And then some of the emotional stuff, you're going to breathe easy, you get to pay as you go, you're going to build smarter. And then we have something that takes you to the results. And then we put those videos in here. And then we go a little bit more into the process here. And this is also like, like SEO stuff. So sometimes when I do website projects, we don't have like these large blocks of text, but sometimes they're important for SEO. And then another thing that a lot of people miss when they're doing websites is like getting the process of like walking people across the finish line. So say like you've already got them excited, you've already shown like why you're different and why you're the best. Now hold their hand and like walk them over the finish line to make them like really want to work with you. So like this is what's going to happen. You're going to tell us about your product. We're going to kick things off the prototype, make changes before we build, get the exact product your users need. And then it's always smart to put something like outcomes, results focused in the CTA. So yeah, you're going to get a customer-centric team that delivers. So a lot of times people also don't really take advantage of like the CTA section, and they just do, you know, like contact us. Like they put something that's, I don't know. It's just there's a lot of opportunity in the CTA, the final CTA section that so many websites just don't utilize that space very well. So let's quickly go and look at the old process page. Okay, so the best software developer in the world doesn't amount to much without a winning process. Okay, yes, true. So again, it's like, wasn't like horrible, but it also like didn't really speak to like that kind of tech, like entrepreneur, executive type person. So now the new process page. Get your software product built in just 3 to 6 months. It's like that's what you really care about with the process. You don't really care like, does my developer have a winning process? Like a winning process is going to be fast, right? It's going to be like something is different and fast. So meet the nearshore software development company that builds, tests, ships, and maintains quality codes. We also want to put like the nearshore thing out there. That's also like a differentiator. And then again, we put those the differentiator of like you get this fully distributed, like fully managed, I said fully distributed, fully managed distributed team for you, like all put together, ready to go. So they had this like a little bit, but it was just kind of like not organized in a way, like it's just like obviously a lot. Like you can't really figure out like putting that much in this organization, like the layout is really bad. So that's also something that I always do. I always do layout in addition to copy. So I believe like the process starts with messaging and then layout and then copy and then design. So that way when the copy that I give you goes to design, it has design concepts in there. It has layout, like I put like icon ideas and image ideas. And then like your designer can just whoop, take it, go, run with it, have fun, make it wonderful. And then I also look at the like the mock-up or the staging site link and, you know, provide commentary and then make sure that design and copy is flowing well. And then I don't have any final changes. So, okay. So yeah. All right. So then more about the process, like what is it about the process? And again, these are some of these things that like, if you don't really know like the tech industry very well, you can't really fake these, you know what I mean? And like in a way that makes sense. So like I can't code, but I can speak it and write it. So that's really important. So sometimes, you know, when clients come to me, it's just because they haven't found somebody that can really talk about these things in a way that not only makes sense, but also sounds different and sounds exciting. So then we put some of the things that their customers say they love about them, that like they actually will help you, you know, make decisions. The code process is transparent. You can like look at it at any time, check it live in GitHub. And then you get weekly meetings with your product manager. And then also something that clients love is no long-term contracts. So like, because we're that good. So that's the kind of like, you know, fun, exciting copy that's gonna like really make you stand out. We build what needs to be built at the right time. So yeah, all this good stuff. So plug our process into your product. So again, that like CTA section is something that kind of gets missed. I just realized that this is lowercase, so I'm gonna have them fix that. Sometimes it's a never-ending process. Yeah, so that is the DevSquad project, and thank you so much for watching this video.